Uh, Welcome to ServiceNow Taxi by Dinesh Kumar Raghu. As we discussed last time, incident module. So we covered maximum of the columns till here. Till what we have, what is the use of the state field channel and how we are populating the category, subcategory, and short description kind of things we have discussed. And just ignore about the affected user. It is a custom column which we created out of. It's not out of the box field. And the caller field is who is creating this ticket. For example, if I have an issue from my system and I'm raising incident. So that time it will populate my name, the caller as. Okay, and also assignment group and assigned to, depending on the assignment group, assigned to can be selected. For example, whoever is present in this group, we can also see the data of related to the assignment group. Assignment group means a set of people will be there. So, for example, if at all one of issue is there, email issue is there. So some IT team will be there for that. That means some set of group people will be working on the one of the group in the one of the group. So they will be in the group, and we can assign the group members by checking the assignment group. Those will call as a group, and this is called as a member. So we can assign that. And as we seen last time, if you remember or not, I have modified something in the group. So that is roles actually. As I explained in the first session, if you observe, roles also more important. Whoever is working on the tickets, they will be required the ITIL role. That is the reason users are not present when you see in the last session. And I have modified directly. I went added the ITL role to the group, and automatically users are reflected in the uh, assigned to fields. So this is the clarity for the where we how we not populated the last time the ascent to, and what I did, what modifications I have done for that. Only ITL role. ITL role is required to work on the incident change problem kind of things is there, right? So all modules is required the ITL role. They can work with by using that. Okay, coming to the next topic, very important topic. When something is assigned to so and so person, he should be able to complete. For example, if at all giving the freedom to him, he may take the 6 days, 7 days, 10 days kind of thing. But for that, some target should be there, right? So he should be able to solve his incident by so and so dates. Okay. For that, in the service now, we will be having the SLAs, service level agreements. Okay. SLAs, very important topic this is, where we can also configure uh, depending on the customer requirements. For example, some customers, if it is the high priority, these three columns, I think, yeah, I didn't cover, so let me cover these three columns as well. Impact, urgency, and priority. Depending on the impact and urgency, priority will be populated. So for example, if it is the impact is high and urgency high, and priority will be critical. If it is impact is medium and urgency is high and priority is high. So how these are populating? It is all depending on the uh, priority matrix. In the service now, we are having a priority matrix. If just you need to type here, uh, priority matrix in the left navigation. See this priority lookup rules. You just need to open this priority lookup rules. Okay. If you see here, these are the priority lookup rules. So here, depending on the so and so columns, we are populating the data by using this data lookup rule. So if it is one high, impact is high, urgency is high, priority is critical. Impact is high, urgency is medium, priority is high. So we should remember, this may ask in, if you are doing the admin certification, this may ask if it is the impact is 2, urgency is 2, what might be the priority? Priority is 3 that time. So this is the criteria of how the priority, impact, and urgency is working. Okay. And in general words, impact, urgency, priority is very common words. We don't need to explain in detail about that. Why? Because when somebody is raising ticket as a urgency is high, means that is his criticality. Okay. Impact means it is impacting somewhere else. It is impacting so much. Okay. That is the reason it is high impact. No, it is not impacting. It can be done later point also. That means we can keep as 3 low, and priority. If it is impacting low, but I want to complete as soon as possible, it is urgency is high. So that means priority is 3 moderate. It will change automatically. And also this priority matrix also can be modified depending on the customer requirement. For example, customer wants if it is 2 medium of impact and 3 urgencies low, then priority can be 3 moderate we have to modify. We can go and modify as per the customer requirement. So we can change the priority matrix as well, and we can also customize that. So this is the priority matrix. And now ticket is assigned to one of the user. I mean, just take as A, B, C is there. So ticket is assigned to A person. Okay. Once it is assigned to A person, he should not take a time like, okay, I have a time and 7 days I can work on this. So kind of things he should not think. So there will be SLAs, service level agreements, where if it is the depending on the SLA, we should be able to complete the task within the time. So that time the process will go within on time without any issues. So I will explain about the SLAs now inside the incident module. So if you see here, SLA definitions, service level agreements, SLA, under SLA, you can identify SLA definition. So I went to the left navigation. I just typed SLA here. So you can see here under the service level management, SLA definition. I just need to click on this. So here out of the box, we will be having the multiple already existing configured SLAs. If you want, you can deactivate, but I will explain with the by checking the out of the box one. What is resolution, response, and what is the priority one, resolution, SLA, and kind of things. I will go and explain some of the samples. I just opened the one of the out of the box SLA definition. So what is SLA actually? So in SLA, so what is SLA? I already explained. So in SLA, we will be having type, target, table, flow, okay, and application, duration type, duration, schedule source. For now, this session, ignore about this part. This I will cover in the next session. It will come under the schedules. I will explain in the next session. Okay, let's come to the type SLA and OLA underpinned. Generally, we will use the SLA. Okay, we have to use the SLA for the client applications. Okay, OLA will be the internal applications. Okay, and this difference you will understand while you are in the live projects. And SLA is the customer projects, service level agreements, and target will be resolution and response. Response means, first I will explain about the response. Response means the ticket is created, but it's not assigned to anybody. The ticket is created and it is in the new state. It is in the new state and it is not assigned to anybody. And impact is, what is the impact? It is priority for critical. Okay, that means impact is high and urgency is high. That means priority is critical. So when assigned to is empty and impact is high, that means it is not assigned to anybody after it is critical stage as well. Okay, later point, it is not assigned so and so days. Now this SLA will see that start condition when active is true, priority is critical. Okay, and this will trigger. That means when assigned to is empty and active is true and priority is critical, this will trigger. But it will start the SLA, right? Until incident state is closed. Okay, this is actually, I'm taking a wrong example. It's a resolution one. Response, yeah, sorry. Yeah, this is the response. Okay, stop condition is state is not new. That means, you know, right, when it will be not new, when somebody is assigned to the assigned to fail. So we are also adding condition like assigned to is not empty. These are the conditions. These are the general conditions. Is not, is empty, is not empty. Starts with, it's a general words. That means we can think like general words. It's not, it's just conditions. Okay. Now my condition is assigned to is not empty and state is not new. Then we should stop the SLA. Until we are assigning to somebody, this impact to the manager. Okay. Manager is the responsible. somebody should start the working on this ticket. Once it is starting working on this ticket, SLA will stop. This SLA will stop. Where it will show the SLAs, if you scroll down, see this response is completed. Why means? Because we have assigned this ticket to before so and so person. Let me refresh this. We have assigned to so and so person. When we assign to so and so person, the SLA got stopped. But if you see that after creation of ticket, it is collapsed. Business elapsed percentage is collapsed. It is already. It will impact to the manager. He should take care assigning the tickets on time to the employees, or employees, whoever is assigned to field group persons will be there, right? They should go and assign their self on time. Once it is assigned to themselves, if it is resolved or not side. But first thing is we should respond to the incident. We should take the responsibility to the incident. So if we are not taking the responsibility, it will collapse. The incident, the incident the percentage will be elapsed automatically. Okay, that means it will impact to the manager that time. So that is response. Once we are giving the response, it will be completed. If you see here, it is completed already. I will also create a new incident and I will show the example. Okay, and next resolution. Now this ticket is created as 4 low, impact is 3, urgency is 3, and priority is low. Like that, that is the reason priority 4 resolution SLA is created. For this, conditions will be, we have to do more practice team, not only with the class, we have to practice with each SLA top, each SLA conditions. Then only you will understand more detail. This is only explanation of what is what. Okay, I just opened this, and start condition will be active is true and priority is low. Whenever ticket incident is creating with the active is true and priority is low, automatically along with the response, resolution also will create immediately. That is a start condition. When to trigger is a start condition. Stop condition, when it will close, when it will complete this SLA for this incident, when we changed the status to closed. Just ignore about this, I will explain later. When incident state is closed, then SLA will be completed. That means the issue is solved. See, this elapsed time is 79.78%. So within the SLA period, I mean, this actually it is low priority now. So we should be able to complete within the 7 days. But we are able to complete in 5 days only. That means we are on time. Okay, this is like SLA. I'm just going back to the SLAs. I will explain in detail on the conditions. Start condition, it's all about the client requirement, when to start this SLA. Generally, it is like active is true and priority, whatever we are having. If maybe the priority is 1, priority is 2, priority is 3, priority is low, and planning. So we can select kind of options depending on the requirement. We can add that. And for one instance might be the multiple incidents will be there. Multiple SLAs can be there. We can create the multiple SLAs for single instance with the different condition. It should not conflict with one SLA's conditions to another SLA's conditions. For example, if at all conflicting, what will happen? Now this SLA is active is true and priority is critical. If at all this start condition also is active is true and priority is critical, that means 2 SLAs will trigger at the same time. As I explained, this is response and resolution, but both are triggering at once. Okay, at once these 2 are triggering. Keep it in mind that. So, but stop conditions might be different. For the resolution, the stop condition is closed, but response stop condition will be state is not new and it is assigned to somebody. If it is assigned to somebody, it will the SLA will be closed. Okay, and next we'll come to the pass condition. When to pass? For example, for the response, we won't be having the pass conditions, as once it is assigned to, we have to close that one. But for resolution, we have the pause option. Why? Because sometimes, as I explained this, let me create a new one as I closed this one. As I explained yesterday, on hold. When it is going to the on hold and we are waiting for the caller response. Okay. If you see here on hold and awaiting only for the caller. Why? Because only caller is responsible when we need information from him. That time SLA should not breach below. So that is the reason we are passing the SLA when we need information from the customer. Okay, on hold and awaiting caller. Or we may resolve the incident. We may resolve the instance. It's not closed, but it's a resolved. We are checking from the customer side. Is it really resolved or not? If it is resolved, he will click on close, or else after 7 days, it will close automatically. That is different. But until it is there in the resolved state, automatically our SLA will be passed. That is the pass condition. And one more thing, I am explaining only some sample scenarios only. It is all depending on the client requirement. SLA definition will be provided by the customer, not by any internal applications. SLA definitions will be provided by the customer depending on their organizational values and their conditions. Whatever they're following some methods, right? Depending on that, we will create a SLAs. Generally, out of the box SLAs will be deactivated when customer is onboarded to the ServiceNow instance. Clear? Okay. So I don't want to cover big topics today. Why? Because you people should play around all the conditions, not only active and priority. By adding the filter conditions, what all we can add, you should be explore on this topic, and I should be able to see some progress on this. Okay. And yeah, I want to cover one more thing is when it is resolved or closed. When it is resolved, we should be the assigned to person is responsible and should be enter the resolution code and resolution notes. So what is the resolution you applied for closing this incident, for resolving this incident? Is it resolved by caller only? It is resolved by change request? Is it resolved by problem? So depending on the choice which is resolved, actually resolved this incident, how it is resolved, or workaround provided, and you need to give the details. I have done so and it is resolved now. I have resetted your password, so you can able to log in now. So resolution code and resolution notes you can able to enter. And one more thing, these are the out of the box resolution codes. If customer is asking to configure some more choices depending on their organizational depending on their process, if you want to add again, here you can go and add the choices as I explained in the last session how to add the choices. Configure dictionary, we need to click on that column, and you can able to see the resolution code choice, and its a backend value is close code, and you can able to add the choices here. I think that's all for today, and please practice more on the SLAs. SLAs is a very important topic for the admin level and configuration level as well. When you are designing something related to the SLAs, you need proper information. And also I need to cover this right side topic only because I didn't cover this topic. I don't want to confuse between all this. Here, this is the table, and this flow is out of the box flow. You don't need to modify. Always you can use this flow. Why? Because flows to be triggered for the incident module, you have to use this flow. It is out of the box flow designer. So no need to modify that. You have to choose always this. You will be having the two things here. One is the default SLA flow, SLA notification escalation flow. Okay. These two, anything you can use. Okay. And response and resolution I have explained. And please explore about the start, pass, and stop conditions, and just leave about this retroactive start and retroactive pass and when to cancel. This box and these three I will explain in the next session, as you have to practice all these three other conditions. Okay. Reset also I will explain in the next class. I think thanks you so much, team, and for attending this session. And that's all from my side. ServiceNow Taxi by Dinesh Kumar Raghu. Let me stop the recording.